Imagine being haunted so relentlessly, so viciously that your story becomes legend and your death is actually blamed on a ghost.
Hey, that's pretty wild. Guys, welcome back to Bumping the Mic. Gregory, what do you have for us?
Well, in the early 1800s in Adams, Tennessee, there's a family that was called the Bell family, and they claimed that their farmhouse was under siege by a spirit. Things started kind of small. They heard knocking on their walls, scratching on the windows, maybe some whispers in the dark, and then things escalated rapidly. The entity, which became known as the Bell Witch, tormented the family, especially John Bell and his daughter, Betsy. Before long, they reported seeing furniture move around in their house, animals, strange animals, just appearing out of nowhere and then vanishing. And then eventually they started hearing like a feminine voice echoing throughout their house that was repeating like sermons and gossip that was being said in a town like miles down the road. Locals that would visit the farmhouse reported experiencing this as well. They reported being slapped by invisible forces, dragged out of their chairs, and they would hear these haunting echoes as well when they were in the vicinity of the house. In 1820, John Bell fell extremely ill. And when that happened, this voice pronounced that it had caused him to be sick. And then shortly after that, John Bell died. The town held a funeral for him. And in the church at the funeral, this same voice was heard by everyone there taking credit for his death. So to this day, that legend endures. The farmhouse has since been torn down, but there's many people that say that this witch is still buried in the holler where that house was standing, waiting to be heard from again. So what do you think? Is this a malicious spirit or a story that got completely out of control? Let us know in the comments below, I guess. But if you're near Adams, Tennessee, and you've heard this story, if you've been to that land, I want to hear from you. Hit us up. I'd like to hear your stories.
That is crazy. Thank you. Yeah, guys, let us know what you think. Comment or if you've got any stories of your own, please reach out to us.
Absolutely. And thanks again for joining us on Bumping the Mic. We'll catch you next time.